What if your house could grant any wish, but at a terrifying cost? Today we're diving into a chilling 2019 horror drama mystery called The Room. And trust me, this isn't just a house tour. It's a nightmare. Caution, spoilers ahead. Our story kicks off with a happy couple, Kate and Matt, excitedly moving into their dream home. Everything seems perfect. New house, new start, new life. Do you know many horror movies like The Conjuring and Amityville Horror also begin with dream houses that quickly turn into nightmares on Real Estate Street? Kate calls her mom to gush about the house, but their chat goes sour fast. Matt swoops in with pet names like Junebug to smooth things over. Classic rom-com vibes, before everything goes dark. As they unpack, we see the usual moving day chaos. Cardboard boxes everywhere, inside jokes, laughter. But then, creak. Matt hears something in the hallway. He finds Kate digging through a mountain of old furniture left behind. Among the junk, a creepy ancient key. And if horror movies have taught us anything, old keys never open good doors. Here's a fun fact. Keys are one of the most common horror symbols, often representing forbidden knowledge. Think Coraline or The Shining. Sure enough, Matt uncovers a hidden door. He unlocks it, and behind it lies a plain, empty room. Sounds boring, right? Wrong. This room is about to become the scariest Amazon Prime you've ever seen. The lights flicker as Kate steps in. And here's a creepy detail. The flickering only stops when she leaves the room. A little foreshadowing of what's to come. When the power guy checks the wiring, he casually drops a bombshell. The previous owners were brutally murdered right there. The house was even nicknamed the House of Blood by the press. Yikes. After the power guy goes, Matt does what any of us would do. He opens up his laptop and starts doom scrolling. He types in the address, hits enter, and bam! Headline after headline jumps onto the screen. House of Blood. The couple who lived there before were brutally slaughtered. Police investigated, but the case was never solved. A suspect existed, but his identity? Still unknown. That unsolved mystery hovers over Matt like a curse. Matt, shaken but also a little obsessed, stares at the screen. He starts drinking heavily, sketching out a portrait of the supposed killer like a detective in a crime drama. The walls of his new home suddenly feel less like a dream house, and more like a crime scene waiting to repeat itself. Later, drunk and curious, Matt asks the mysterious room for another bottle of whiskey. The lights flicker. Poof. Bottle delivered. And thus begins their descent into temptation. Soon, they're conjuring champagne, piles of money, even Van Gogh paintings. Kate is skeptical at first, but quickly joins the party. Diamonds, spacesuits, champagne showers. Their house turns into a 24/7 wish-fueled carnival.
I want to be... I just aborted my brilliant career as a trans...
But then Matt reveals his darkest wish yet, a nursery. Kate refuses, haunted by the pain of 2 miscarriages. But when she's alone, she makes a wish of her own. The lights flicker, and suddenly, there's a baby in her arms. Baby! Matt panics, insisting they can't keep it. But neither of them can bring themselves to return the child.
It's all right. I'll do it. I'll do it.
And here's the catch. The baby is not quite human. Matt seeks answers from John Doe, a man locked away for murdering the house's former owners. John chillingly warns him, leave the house, forget the room, or it will destroy you. Of course, Matt doesn't listen. Here, the script nods to real psychological phenomena like hedonic adaptation. The more we get, the less we're satisfied, always craving more. On his way back home, Matt checks that there is no money in his pockets. He rushes back home and throws a hand full of money out of the window, and shocking, all the money turns into ash. Desperate to test the limits, he drags out one of his prized possessions, a real Van Gogh painting the room gifted him, and sets it halfway outside the door. The part inside the house stays pristine, but the part hanging outside? It begins to rot, crumble, and vanish into nothingness. It hits him like a sledgehammer. Everything the room gives them is a fake, a hollow illusion. The second it leaves the house, it dies, just like the money. Meanwhile, as Matt spirals into obsession, Kate is changing their baby. But the room isn't done with its tricks. The lights begin to flicker again. She follows the glow and finds Matt tearing through walls like a madman, clawing at the strange wires and panels that run through the house. The roles have flipped. Kate, once skeptical, is now clinging to the child the room gave her, while Matt is obsessed with unraveling the house's terrifying secret machinery. Things spiral when Kate takes the child outside, and he ages rapidly into a boy, Shane. Time skips. Kate homeschools Shane, plays piano with him, tells him stories. She's desperate to protect him, but the boy grows restless. He wants to go camping. He wants to open the door. He wants freedom. And when Kate refuses, Shane starts lashing out. He slams doors. He hides things. He manipulates. He's not just a kid. He's the room's creation, with a will of his own. Meanwhile, Matt's obsession turns darker. A package arrives. A gun. He practices shooting in the yard while Shane watches, wide-eyed. You can feel the tension brewing. Father, mother, son, and a secret none of them can outrun. One night, Shane whispers to Kate that he wants to be with them forever. Creepy much? Then comes the twist. Shane sneaks into the room himself. When Kate and Matt burst in, he's built an entire forest inside it, like a child god playing with reality. Kate is amazed. Matt, terrified. He knows what this means. Shane can imagine, too. And if he can imagine, he can create. The phone rings. Shane answers. On the other end, John Doe, the man who murdered the last owners. He chillingly asks, "Who wished for the boy?" Matt finally learns the ultimate truth. The only way Shane can survive outside the house is if his creator dies, meaning, if Kate dies. And from here, things spiral completely out of control. Matt, paranoid and desperate, begins to turn against Shane. He sees him as a monster, a figment, something dangerous, but Kate clings to him as her child. The house, once their dream, is now their prison. Boarded windows, flickering lights, paranoia at every corner. Finally, the standoff erupts. Matt storms after Shane, determined to end it. Shots ring out. Kate screams. Shane's creations go wild, flickering with the room's unstable power. It's chaos. Father, mother, and son tearing each other apart in a house that was never a home. And in the end, only Kate and Matt remain. Bloodied, broken, haunted. Shane is gone. The once dream house is now a hollow shell, scarred by everything the room gave, and everything it took away. Kate and Matt leave together, their relationship in ruins, their innocence gone, carrying only trauma instead of treasures.